So starting with, I'd like to put some key challenges in large scale projects. So technology adoption as my interest that I would like to put this point as first, because our industry is very slow in terms of adopting to digital technologies. If you compare to other industries, they are way ahead with digital. Well, unless there is a prototype or unless there is something ready and then the next phase begins. So they are into that digital advance, but the same way we have to move towards the digital adoption in our industry. And then comes to the traditional workflow, where a lot of efforts and time during the construction documentation stage, where the effect of time and cost of design change is high. So this phase has to be moved toward a pre-post, like you have to do this kind of activities at the detailed design stage, where you can impact time and then cost of design change is very low. That's where you have to spend a lot of time so that the model and then everything is ready. Then you do the procurement and then take it to the construction stage. So this, if you want to get deep, you can refer to the McClamey curve, where Patrick, it's clearly explained how BIM workflow is helping a lot of projects compared to the traditional workflow. And comes to information management, the information production or management, it's everybody is working in silos, and then there's no structured information management framework. So there's a much need for a structured information management framework to bring everybody onto the same platform. So that happens through setting up this common data environment. Let's talk later in the part of presentation on common data environment. And there's still a lot of places we see working on 2D drawings and missing out the major advantages of BIM. That's virtual space coordination or virtual collision reviews of 4D and 5D. So because if you see virtual collision, anything that occurs on site, it takes time and then a lot of cost for rework. So all these has to be minimized or reduced to zero with the help of developing 3D geometry models and then having this review of models before even construction starts. Then validating the project schedule is a challenging task. Yes, we do prepare project schedules, and this based on the imagination, but nothing can be visually seen and then planned. So that's where the 4D and 5D is come to the picture, where you can actually link a schedule to enter model that has been developed, and then see the simulation and then validate the schedule. If there is anything that has been missed on modeling aspect or any particular activity that has been missed, but you see it in the model, this actually validates schedule and then gives us a realistic schedule to go ahead and then continuously progress, update the schedules. And then next, I think many would have not accept this statement, but it's a fact. As-built documentation, in general, GFC drawings have been submitted as an as-built, just by changing the title. But in few places they do update manually, but even that's not the accurate or not the right way to do it. So we have the latest technologies like reality capture technology. We use the laser scanners to capture the as-built conditions and verify the developed BIM model, and then update the model as per the site conditions. So that's an interesting digital technology that is being implemented throughout the construction now. And the last but not least, it's a very important challenge that there's a loss of data or unavailability of the as-built drawings or the latest as-built drawings for any existing property. So there's 10-year or 15-year-old or even the 5-year-old building sometimes doesn't have the present as-built drawings, or during this 10 to 15 years there might be a lot of change in the floor plans, or there are a lot of or even the facility they would have changed into different as per the needs, but all those things have not been updated into the drawings, because there's no model. If you keep updating on the 2D drawings that you have, at a certain stage the drawing becomes like club. You can't even understand what that drawing is. So basically you cannot update on a 2D what it is, because you have the sheets with you to update. So that's where you need to have a model. Or if most of the old projects don't have the developed 3D model, so that's where again reality capture comes into the picture, where we can capture the existing property and create an 3D model of existing physical facility, and then generate the required floor plan, sectional views, and all those aspects.